So for me, it was an awakening where I had to look at myself in the mirror and see the pain on my face versus what I was feeling. And I looked at myself, I said, wow, she's beautiful, but she's so hurt. You
Mhm.
talked about the mask, my hair was gorgeous, the makeup was pretty, but underneath it was a broken person who had a mask on I don't think I was faking. I was living out my real truth, but that
Mhm.
truth was deeply rooted in emotional abuse.
Mhm.
People just think about, the physical abuse, but the emotional abuse was something that I dealt with, and I had to put on the makeup. And, I've always been taught that you don't look like you feel.
Mhm.
You're supposed to show up at all times, and me, it was hair right, makeup right, nails right, and you put on a beautiful smile. And I would have to go and be in front of a church and lead. And it just happened one day, and I was like, "You know what? Enough is enough. I'm gonna stand in my truth, and I'm gonna say this hurts."